Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Roulette Rivals 15, and this is a upper bracket, winners bracket round 1 match between Alph and ThatObserver. Yeah, apologies for that little hiccup there. For some reason my OBS was not getting any internet, but yeah, I should be back. Please do tell me if the player audios or anything need any adjustments. I've not messed around with them too much, so I hope it's fine. But anyways, we'll get things going in about a minute or now or so. In Berlin, chosen by Alph, and up next Mumbai, chosen by Observer, and map 3 in the very least will be a Mendoza. So a little bit of everything, a couple bigger maps, and maybe a bigger 2-man map as well, I guess. But we'll see how things go. Observer been here in Berlin 10 times before with a 50-50 win rate, 5 wins, 5 losses, and Alph being a rookie, this is his first tournament. This is his first spin ever in a roulette rival setting, which will be Agent 1 Explosion Accident as Technician, Agent 2 Loud Shotgun as Dealer, Agent 3 Garden Fork as Club Crew, Agent 4 Fire as Biker, and Agent 5 Scrap Sword as Club Security. Not too bad of a spin of it. Garden Fork a little annoying, maybe not too far out the way though, considering you're going to the garage anyways. But we'll see how it goes. Now, even though Alph is a rookie, I know they have been playing in some events before for, I think it was the Providence, some form of roulette tournament. So I am aware that they do know how to play. So this is hopefully going to be a very good match nonetheless. Now, Observer immediately going for Lowenthal, but unfortunately frontal knockout herd could not turn the biker around quick enough. And Alph, you see there, has triple shot Lowenthal instead. He's now ran out to the delivery guy scooter, and I believe he also got Thems down in the meantime, so nice little double isolation there for him as Observer restarting. Yeah, could not, trying a different tactic there, but could not hide from Lowenthal, fortunately. So Alph is using this fire extinguisher and CX block for a nice little chain explosion with the fire barrel, I would assume. Gonna triple shot Tremaine down. Yeah, this is very nice from Alph. As Observer this time around has turned the biker beforehand. Now gonna dump Lowenthal into the incinerator, and there's that for him. As Alph on the other side has got Tremaine now down at the barrel, set up for even a remote fire kill. Now getting the Garden Fork as well. And even a shotgun too. Very, very nice. Now he could get a propane here as well if he wants to, like Observer is doing. Observer actually, oh, I guess he's setting up the propane for Tremaine, which is not something you see often. And Alph has gone to get the scrap sword that he can carry as the biker. Observer on the other side has set up a set up the propane for Tremaine. And gets his garden fork as well. Alph doing a little more prep here for Thames. Not sure. I guess getting the garden fork kill, or yeah, this garden fork kill, first kill of Berlin for Alph. Now he would need his biker back, or I don't know what his plan is here. He's gonna blue egg these guards. So he's gonna get a club security. I mean, yeah, makes sense to get this now out the way too. Getting the scrap sword kill as well, so you don't have to carry that anymore either. Then the Tremaine kill is all set up to, he could just get a remote explosion for it right now. But I think Alph might be leaving the fire kill for last, just because, yeah, might be scared of all the bodies around there getting found, so don't blame him. Observer getting his club security. And yeah, Alph is Mika's friend, so he's played some Providence 2v2 roulette tournament with him. At least I remember that much. Now, Alph going for a knockout on green, maybe setting up the explosion for him. Well, kinda. It's gonna get Banner upstairs, so Technician will be coming up in the form of him.
Got him. Showtime.
Now, he could also use Banner for the loud shotgun kill if he lets him walk all the way up here, as he has knocked out the entire floor. Or entire floor, I mean entire part of the roof. So if he wants to, but obviously because it's dealer loud shotgun, you may not want to come back up here anymore if you don't have to. Observer on the other side will get his second kill as well with the scrap sword onto Swan. There's the propane as well for Alph, so his third. Doesn't even take the biker, so ooh, but Observer actually, oh, I didn't see why the delivery guy came in, but the delivery guy came in, and unfortunately Observer are gonna have to restart. Looking good now. Yeah, Alph. Red guns from where Alph are the unconscious witness on Tremaine. So, and Tremaine is set up for the fire. So whenever he does go for the kill eventually, he will get the green guns back unless something goes absolutely wrong. And Alph looking to get Monty for probably the loud kill. It's gonna get him down here into the boiler room. Makes sense. If he doesn't want to knock out the security room, he can just box him immediately after, and he also has an exit disguise. But he does need the biker still, so I think that's probably what he's going for next, and indeed it is. Observer once again will get the same old incinerator kill on Lowenthal. Alph does knock out Rolf and his buddies. And now going for Going for the dealer next. So this is the last real hurdle before I would say Alph is pretty much done. He has a biker disguise down there ready to go. All he has to do is now get the dealer. Now I know this grab has gone wrong for people before. Now I do hope that does not happen for him. And looks good to me. No one's seen a thing. Should be good enough back there. So yeah, Alph has a shotgun in pocket, has the dealer, biker is in Rolf's room. He can just pop the CX on exit, and yeah, looking very, very good now. They're trying to snipe this crate, even though yeah, no one's gonna hear it. But yeah, looking very, very good for Alph. Even has a loud shotgun from there. A little bit of a whoosh, not too much though. He could knock out these guys just to make it safe, which is what he will. Now only thing you have to worry about now is if Chamberlain comes in, but he's on his cycle, so should take long enough to where he can just exit. And yeah, there's the loud shotgun. Now he just has to go get a biker, pop the CX, and he's looking very, very good. There's the CX, detonator in hand, pop it. There's his green guns back, remains dead, and Alph is out. And Alph will take Berlin, getting his first map win in his first spin. Very, very well done. First try Berlin as well. Maybe you could have done that a little faster, but still very, very impressive nonetheless. Not taking that away from him at all. So, ooh, Observer even getting caught. But yeah, Alph will take the lead going into Mumbai, which is now Observer's map pick. Going from one big map to another. Arguably more boring big map though. Depends on who you ask. But I was very nervous at the end that it would be an explosion kill instead of accident. Yeah, I guess. And yeah, also, yeah, Alph currently on a 100% career map win rate. For the time being, we'll see if that continues. But and that was a fire kill. It was a itemless, quote unquote itemless, which is basically you pop the barrel, get the fire extinguisher and the CX from Lowenthal, and then the CX blows up the fire extinguisher, which then blows up the barrel, which then detonates the oil, and yeah. You could have brought a taser probably in yourself, yeah, but I mean, hey, if you're confident in what you're doing, then go for it. Server trying some triple shots. Is he panicked? Interesting tech there from Observer. But yeah, just about 40 seconds to go for map number 2. Current map record for 543 by Scruffy set in RR15. Very, very fast for Mumbai. Still could be faster, but still very much impressive nonetheless as well. Observer once again been here 10 times before, this time 5 wins, 4 losses, and a tie. And yeah, as for Alph being a rookie, this is their first Mumbai in a RR setting. But the spin is here. We have Wazir Kale, the Maelstrom, with a silenced shotgun as the Kashmirian. Vanya Shah with an injected poison as Barber, and Dawood Rangan with a pistol as the Painter and no target pacification. Looking very much like a Chawl start, just so you can get the Kashmirian, you can get the Maelstrom down immediately. This is kind of an interesting one in the sense that, yeah, you have 3 unique disguises. Could start for literally any one of them. Yeah, this is definitely a lot of running around though. So, because you're gonna have to get the Kashmiri, and you're gonna have to go to the tower for the Painter. You're gonna have to get the Barber somewhere in the meantime. Could start for any one of them if you wanted to, but I would still probably just go for Shawls just to get the Kashmirian out the way, and yeah, you still make, then you don't have to worry about Maelstrom at all anymore. And Observer is doing exactly that. Just about made it for the Maelstrom, using the gunshot sound to get the Maelstrom up there. I would think that's exactly what Alph is going for as well. Just a little behind. What is going on here? Maelstrom saw the case. Boy, oh boy. Did not go exactly as planned, but he's gotten a non-target. He got the wrong guy. Wow. Well, that's a change of events. So Alph will take the lead again, even though he was behind on loads, but with that little mishap on Observer's side, Alph will in fact be ahead by about a minute now, as he has got the first kill as well, now going straight for the tower and Painter, which makes sense. It is by far more out the way than the Barber is. Now, gonna be interesting to see how Alph goes about it. Just waits the lady. Makes sense. Doesn't want to risk a head turn or anything, but now the climb up starts. There is a guy that comes down, staring at the elevator shaft pretty much. Exactly this guy. And he gets a real... Ooh, what's that? Interesting. Did he get... Is this the wrong guy again for Observer? No, it's not. Shouldn't be the wrong guy. I hope it's not the wrong guy. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, Observer not having a good time with this Maelstrom kill at all. Alph now has got a Bollywood bodyguard disguise, so he can he can get this painter. Just before the guy turns. Oh, that. God, that was close. Does get it though. No panic there. Nothing at all to worry about. Yeah, just playing it like a rookie, as you do. But successfully obtained the painter, nonetheless. Now getting out the tower as well. I would think he's gonna buffer this at the food vendor, just so he can then go get the barber and head towards the train yard. Start the brick, do all that normal rigmarole. Now he did get the food vendor. It looked really far though, but successful nonetheless. This time Observer has got the guys just successfully in there. And this time, oh no. And that kids is why you don't pop people in the head all the time. Yes. The one time he actually gets in is the one time he makes the guy ragdoll over the edge. So wow. There's nothing else I can say other than wow and laugh. This is some insane gameplay. I'm finding new ways to restart that I didn't even think were possible, but fair enough to Observer. Unfortunately enough for him, but Alph is looking really solid, now making his way towards the barber shop. Now gonna have to leave the propane, unfortunately, but should have plenty of other knockout items at his disposal. Just needs to be a bit careful about these crow enforcers. Not too bad though. Doesn't really even have any knockout items, but he's got a bullet impact on the barber's wife. Oh shit. It's not exactly what he wanted, but he's got the wife out the way now. All he has to do is get the barber himself, who is gonna be panicked. He's gonna call for the crow. So unless Alph wants to do some risky business trying to get the barber there, he's just gonna have to wait it out. But I don't think he's gonna mind just waiting. Observer though, he is as the thug, so he has got some they saw that throw. Interesting. Now, interesting walking, interesting turns. Iron escaping the grasp. Now, all the panic finally over for Alph. The barber pretty much at the exact same time as Observer. Just one difference being Alph already does have the painter ready, whereas Observer doesn't. Pro Enforcer's even blocking him in again. But now is, after all this setup, this is where Alph just has to start getting everything done. So gonna see the brick going in when he gets to the metal workers. Then it's A little more waiting. Observer will start the brick 2. Which I think is... Yeah, I guess he's gonna have to figure something out for Darwood. Which, yeah, like Scruffy says, I don't like Obs doing this so early. I don't like this either. Just because, yeah, he doesn't have the painter. He's gonna have to figure out something crazy for Darwood. Because the painter is not exactly the fastest disguise to get. But yeah, he's gonna have his second kill, but that's about it. Everyone coming pretty well though for Observer, whereas Alph will have to bump Vanya a little bit. Rima and the second guard really far behind. Not the furthest I've seen, but it's still fairly far. Even gonna have to do some sprinting, getting his running shoes on for Rima there, but... And yeah, Observer did do brick without painter. But there it is, Alph. Alph will get his second kill as well whenever Vanya decides to drop dead. And there she goes. And Alph has painter, yes. It is buffered at the food vendor at the beach house thing. So yeah, he is pretty much just one Darwood isolation away from done. And yeah, also I agree with Gregory. I think Alph dragging Vanya, very good decision. Because if the metal workers would have seen her, even though she would have been fine, all the guards and Rima back there would have got found for sure. So Alph will get the painter. And yeah, even has so much time for a pistol isolation too. Needs to time this right. There it is. Darwood walking as he does. You could even snipe him here. Yeah, this... Oh, okay. Let's see if this works. Nope. Second tries to charm. Still should be good. Yeah, more than well enough. I know Scruffy's gonna appreciate that. But yeah. Very clean from Alph. 1104, 1226 RTA. Not too bad for this spin, honestly. I think very, very respectable. Because there is a lot of running around here in this spin, so... So yeah. Alph will take map number 2 as well. Observer, yeah, he would have to wait out the painter dialogue for the guy to turn back. Then he would have to figure something out for Darwood. Like, this ending just would have been a real mess for Observer. He would have probably have to wait for Darwood to actually come back to the tower and then figure out something from there, but... Moving into Mendoza, Alph will be going in a 4-0 lead. First Mendoza as well. And Observer been in Mendoza 6 times prior. He has 2 wins, 3 losses, and a single tie. We'll see which way this goes. Which way this goes this time. Map record for this is a 322 by Moo in RR10. Funnily enough, that is... I think that is one of the older records at this point, funnily enough. Not the absolute oldest, but... older. And, yeah, it's also funny to say that now because the literal oldest that we had being the being the Marrakesh record by Chris was actually broken just yesterday after it had been the longest standing record with 1,000 days. And then Scruffy goes and beats it because, of course, Scruffy would beat it. And, yeah. Current longest standing record now that Chris's Marrakesh was broken is Danny's Sana Fortuna from RWC 23 or 22. Sorry. And yeah, it was 1,001, but yeah, it just passed that 1,000-day mark, and then Scruffy goes and beats it. So very kind of him to leave it after 1,000. Honestly. But yeah. That SF spin was like a 1 in 100,000 perfect lineup spin. Hard to imagine it getting beaten. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, all the disguises for these are really good. Except maybe Hippie could have been something else. But yeah, then again, like it's still very straightforward, very fast. But back to the match at hand, we have the third spin, Mendoza, Don Yates with a combat knife as Mercenary, and Tamara Vidal with a fire axe as Corvo Black. Now, move with the real question, where the F is fire axe? I would have not remembered it either. But yeah, wetsuit exit makes sense. On the wall next to the fire alarm, I think. What was the new Marrakesh spin that has the record now? It is what is it? Reza, Loud Pistol, Elite Soldier, No KO, and Klaus, Shotgun, Military Soldier. Yeah, exactly what Scruffy said. Except for the Reza part had Elite Soldier disguise, but yeah. That exact thing. Observer in very quickly. Going straight up as the waiter. Doesn't even bother going for Corvo first, which Alph also ignores Corvo for the time being. Maybe. Oh, interesting pathing there from Tamara. Kinda. Alph wants to get this bubblegum ISO for Tamara, which makes sense. You don't see this too much anymore, which is kind of funny. Then Observer. Oh. Observer restarted. Fortunately. Red guns, yeah. And Alph missed the bush throw for Tamara. She didn't bite, unfortunately, so. This is interesting now, gonna be seeing how these two strats differ. I would think Obs has the faster plan. Because by the time Tamara's in the bathroom, you'd be done with Dawn. And you'd be... I don't know if you probably want to go for... Oh no. Observers botched it again, unfortunately. And yeah, by the time you're done with Dawn, you probably just would want to go for the Tamara knockout, especially with him doing a single seeker. But we'll see how it compares. Because, yeah, with what Alph's doing, he's getting the Tamara ISO in the flower bed. And he's still making it up for Yates on the balcony. And now this is also... Did he get the mercenary? No, he didn't. I think Alph's plan there probably was to get the mercenary, maybe? I don't know if it would have been faster than this, though, because... then he would have had to wait for the mercenary to come up. We did hear the snail, though. I think. Maybe not. Combat knife wired. Nope, he didn't hear the snail at all. I think he just heard the throw. That makes sense. This time, Observer does get Don down. Don did catch a glimpse of his wife, knocked out though, so that's why he's red. Alpha on the other side will get his first kill. Observer gonna be getting a mercenary disguise the old-fashioned way with a throw, then waiting for a corner subdue up the stairs. Even got the pistol guy, which I think might have been a bit better. There's the knife. There's the kill for Observer now as well. So, yeah, Alph, he needs to get to the wetsuit exit now for the fire axe. Then he can take the axe to Tamara, go get Corvo. And then he would have axe already at Tamara. Looking really good. There it is. Alph's plan, very straightforward, just hopefully doesn't mess up the hopefully doesn't mess up with the Corvo grab. Observer goes for a seeker shot on Corvo. Interesting. Don't see that often at all. Exactly like Scruffy says, you usually would just go for the banana these days, but hopefully Observer... Oh, yeah, Tamara's not even in her bathroom now because of Observer getting the Seeker off at the start of Waiter. Now Tamara is not sick anymore. He's gonna have to wait for this guy to walk in and... Yeah, just... Oh... This is not good. He's gonna have to just knock her out, then drag the body. Come on, just Observer, please just drag the body. On the other side, Alph has got the kill now. Finally, he drags it. Oh my god. Just ignored the gun anyways. But yeah, Observer will get the Corvo disguise now as well, but... Alph could wait for Diana, but... opts to just run for the car anyways. It's not gonna matter, I think he's still gonna win this. Because Ops will have to go get the fire axe, then he has to go back to Fort Tamara and then exit himself. So, yeah, Alph looking very good. Not sure what Observer is doing right now, but Alph is out. Oh, I didn't even realize that's an actual timer now, I think, for the photo finish. That's cool. Where is Observer going? What fire axe is he getting from here? That's wild. But with that said, Alph, yeah, he had only a single restart in the whole map. And that was just, I think, a little bit of hesitation, missed out on his initial Tamara plan. But still, otherwise very, very well played from Alph. Observer just a bit unlucky all around. But one axe in the vinery bathroom, yeah. Makes sense. But I don't know why you would go for that as Corvo, especially as Corvo. But Alph will take a clean 6-0 sweep. And with that, as the brackets do load in, you can see their match number 5 has not been updated yet by the looks of it, but Alph will move on to play Music Inc. in round 2 in the upper bracket. And then on the other side, oh, there it is. Yeah, match number 42, which is where Observer will go in place of loser of 26, which is, what is 26? There's so small numbers. Yeah, loser of Dane, Nomos, and Rommel, I think, is who Observer plays in the lower bracket next. So yeah, Alph going up against Music Inc. and Observer against Dane, Nomos, or Rommel, whoever loses that, whenever they play that game. But with that said, what matches do we have next? Now, yeah, this is the match that we had just now, so we are done with that. Next up in line, in about, or maybe 3 hours. No, it is 4. 4 hours and 15 minutes, I think, ish. Will be Reaper versus Rocky, casted by Crazy for Daisy. Then 2 hours from that, so in about 6 hours, 15 minutes. Well, we're gonna find out who Observer plays next when Dane and Rommel clash. And then that will conclude today. Then tomorrow at 2 p.m. CEST, in about a day's time, Alph versus Music Inc. in 15 minutes. What? Oh, interesting. Oh, they're playing early? Okay, cool. Maybe Alph has that too, back to back. Who knows? But yeah, then tomorrow, 2 p.m. CST, Peter versus Gregory. Then Tuesday, this goes over a day from now, but it's also the same day. At 5 p.m. CST, Scruffy versus Linux. 6 p.m. CEST Tuesday, Effie versus Cumboy Chuck. And then 8 p.m. CEST, Big Machete versus Parapluie. And then 3 other games that did not fit here. But if you want the entire list of matches upcoming and also have them in your own time zone, go to hitmaps.com. You'll find a list there. Slightly easier to understand times than what I am spatting out here. But with that said, if we have another game soon, I might cast that as well. So that will be it from this match. GG's to Alph and Observer. Thank you for the amazing game. Thank you everyone for watching as well and tuning in. I'll be sure to see you all whenever I do stream next. And yeah, with that said, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.